It is morning of our 4th day here in Glacier. We had our 3rd night last night at Stony Indian Lake. Beautiful still lake. The sun's popping up over our shoulder here. I heard that this pit toilet does not have an outhouse, and it's just a seat with a view. You just head on up here, and it's literally just a seat. Quite a view though. This is the trail heading to and from the bathroom. Very lush and wet right now, so my legs got soaked and I'm wearing my tights that I wear to bed.
Like same distance to where the toilet is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay,
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, that's not too far.
Nah, it's not bad.
You'll pass it for sure.
You'll pass them all.
My water source.
So we just slapped some duct tape on it, it worked? Or at least it got us through.
Duct tape, yes. It got us through. Make it this time?
Do you want to make it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Good.
We were just having breakfast and hanging out with JT and Talia. They are from New Hampshire, and we were chatting with them. They had some insight on the 50 mountain hike today and the hike tomorrow over from 50 to Granite Park.
What would I be without you? Mike taught me that song. Have you ever heard it? It's what would I be, what would I be without you? Just like that.
I don't remember that last quivering part. So I don't know if Jacob, Chris, and Espen are up yet. They're probably moving around. Pretty cold morning. We got really wet going to the pit toilet. The brush was really overgrown. And the sun is over that ridge right now. That's looking at Stony Indian Pass that we came up yesterday afternoon. And here's the ridge that's getting some of the sun. It's got a ways to go till it comes back down to us. Very impressive, nonetheless. A desert dom out of his natural environment.
I'm here in the mountains. I'm getting wet. Not used to it. Said for the longest time, the man's where I belong, but the desert's really got my heart. I do like the views here better. I also like the water here better. The air here better. And the lakes here better. And the trees here better. I'm just so soaked right now, so I'm really just... This is just a bad time to interview me about Glacier.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the positives out, but your right leg looks clammy and stuck to your calf.
Yeah, I do. I went to the bathroom and essentially my pants were dripping wet and it was dripping through my leggings
then you had to
into my legs, and then my socks are soaking wet and my waterproof boots are completely infiltrated with water. I don't know how that happened. Sucks.
How was it putting your butt on that wooden toilet?
Oh, I put my butt straight onto it too.
Imagine doing this if it was cold and like snowing.
And dude, if it was cold and snowy, I'd say no. SOS.
I had some oatmeal. I normally have protein shakes at home in the morning, and I did not have protein, so Peter Pan's coming in clutch. Scoop of some PB.
You laughing at my explanation? Mike, we had a nice deer come hang out.
A nuisance deer, more like it.
Nuisance deer. He came and hung out next to our tent at night and chewed on a bunch of leaves that somebody had peed on for like hours. And they're very sloshy eaters. I find out. They just like to drool on stuff.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
What do we think about like the temperatures last night, the night? What about like this morning going to the pit toilet?
It was pretty cold last night, if we're being honest.
Lots of wet.
I thought it was pretty cold.
I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was pretty cool. There's some nice bear grass up there. Nice view.
Yeah, so yeah, from the food prep area, you can see the toilet. It's weird going about there. I think I was the first one this morning, and it was cold. Sun finally hit us after being up a couple hours. I'm going to go dry off the tent. I've got some clothes I'd like to get a little warmed up. And we're going to be heading out in probably within an hour, I think. Today we have to go, we're going up to 50 Mountain, and it's a 8-mile day. We've got like 2,800 feet of gain, which is a big day for sure. And the first thing though, we're dropping elevation and getting into the Waterton Valley. It's really lush. I've heard the vegetation's really thick, probably gonna get wet, and eventually start making our way up towards 50 Mountain, which is a really long, gradual slog, I guess a couple people were telling us. All right, we can go pack up some camp, get going. What would I be without you? What would it be?
And you even said you did say you were just gonna... Mike's got me on watch duty. See, we got deer. They'll just eat your clothes right off the tree, and you don't know what to do about it. And so I got to keep watch. I think. Oh, there he's. Oh my God! I gotta get off his camera.
Aw, I missed the best stuff. They were play fighting.
Look at the views, man. What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? Let's put those off to the side.
Alright, hold on if we're getting serious now.
This is round 2, same way.
Alright, this was the camp spot from last night. Dom was right there. I originally was here, and then 3 inches of water pooled up there. So I moved just here. We were actually pretty squished in. That beautiful view again behind us, and the sky's looking pretty good. About to head out. Dom, you about to head out?
I'm about to head out.
Okay. This is me heading out. See if these boys are ready.
The sun definitely.
Are we hoisting packs?
Yeah.
You gonna hoist this? Let's see how hoisty he can get. It's a pretty manly hoist. I mean, for a guy being a dude, being a man.
Just dudes being guys, guys being dudes.
Get one last look at this morning. That's looking at Stony Indian Lake. We are heading out of the basin where Stony Indian Lake is and heading into the forest. Got a good descent today. And then we're gonna be climbing up 250 Mountain. I think it's a 1,000-foot loss down here to the Waterton Valley at least. Feeling good. Awesome field of flowers. I think these are called penstemon. I think I'm wrong actually. I had it earlier, I can't remember now. Found some blueberries. I'm gonna grab this one. Yep, that's a blueberry. Making our way down the other side of Stony Indian Pass as I trip. Not a good place to be filming. A couple of us has slipped, tripped already. Almost rolled an ankle. But thimbleberries are here, blueberries. Thimbleberry action in here is intense. Yum. Oh, there's another one. Get that one too. Yep. Oh, there's another one. I'll get that one too. They're so good. They're like raspberries, but a little different. A little more tart. Ooh. Mmm.
Any day now, these boys will come around the corner. There we go, we got a Jungle Jake. First off, we got a backcountry buck slightly behind him. Looks like we got ostrich apple coming in at a good pace. And the elusive Hike with Mike coming in hot.
When I think of bear country, this is what I think it looks like. And this is really lush down here, really cool.
As far as toasters go, my favorite candy bar is a Payday.
What are those?
Peaches.
Can't beat
My favorite candy bar would have to be a Crunch Bar.
I like
That's
Payday.
pretty basic. That satiates
Crunch
your
bar.
wildest dreams
That's
of
your
chocolate.
favorite candy bar.
Sticks
If
or
I had to choose
Butterfingers.
anything besides
Butterfingers
that,
growing
it
up
would
were one of
be
my absolute
the
I like
mint-filled
Paydays.
Ghirardelli
White
salt
chocolate
spray
Reese's might be
Ghirardellis.
my favorite.
White chocolate,
candy.
anything is my favorite.
Those are good.
I'm trying to get it.
I know you gotta use the finger pinch.
But
Dom, want a couple Takis? Even like 2 or 3.
Every time
That's-
you bring your Takis out, dude,
I was gonna throw them if you wanted. Yeah. I know. I could eat so much. I probably eat like 10 a day. 15 maybe.
and he hands them all out so that he eats less. Please.
I'd like to share. Got the Stony Indian Pass, Waterton Valley Trail split. 5.6 miles for the remainder. We're headed left. Just took a little snack break, and we're gonna be heading out down towards 50 Mountain. Are you ready to go down towards 50 Mountain?
Yeah, we're gonna do some bicep curls when we get there.
Yeah. You ready? How many can you do? 1,000,000? Whoa. Gee.
Camping gear.
I think this is a maintenance hut.
Yeah, I think it is. I think there's materials in there.
Just walked by a patrol cabin. Nobody there right now, but I think it's for supplies or keeping an eye on the trail. Hey, bear! Many bridges in here they've installed seasonally, which is real nice. Makes creek crossings a lot easier. I stepped in the water yesterday and hiked up Stony Indian Pass with a wet boot, but it was okay. we have officially started gaining some big elevation. Big switchbacks. Does make it easier than a straight path, but they're long switchbacks, 100-yard, but the grade is pretty steep. Another beautiful day in Glacier. Quite a view.
Yeah.
Wow, these clouds are making this shot look very dramatic.
Ain't that something?
Beautiful. Getting out of Waterton Valley, heading back up, heading toward 50 Mountain. 50 Mountain. We are gaining elevation very quickly. Quite a butt kicker. Ostrich,
Hello.
doing good.
I'm sweating.
Pull up to the scene with my top down. Dom, you gonna pull up to the scene with your ceiling missing?
Pull up to the scene with my top down.
Go back to
Why does it look like Thor took a bath?
I kind of did. I stuck my head right in that waterfall.
Taking a look at these mountains here, some waterfalls. Awesome vistas and views. Man, I've heard 50 Mountain's even better. Do you think it could get better than this, guys?
I don't know. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool.
Looking out over this view, I think that's a retreating glacier there. It looks like the rock in the landscape has been carved up from flowing ice up top there, but it's pretty cool looking. I haven't seen anything like that really before. We're kind of on the other side of the divide here, seeing a couple different flowers and plants, some blueberries. Whew. Well, this is a slog, gaining a ton of elevation right now. Sure, this doesn't look good. Man, sun's out, it's hot. Climbing, climbing, climbing.
Still climbing.
Yeah. Gonna find out what mountain that is when we take a look at the map. The legendary slog up 50 Mountain continues. It's getting real steep. We're almost to tree line again. We've been kind of in these exposed meadows, wildflowers. It's beautiful. Got a Thai chili wrap with mayo mustard, picante sauce. What do you got, Bach?
I got deli style tuna salad with pepperoni and habanero sauce.
Espen, what do you got?
Well, I'm on my second one now. My first one was hot buffalo style with pepperoni, and now I'm gonna do deli style with mustard.
I'm just eating some snacks.
Hey Dom, what are you eating?
I had a peanut butter and honey wrap.
I'm also gonna take a spoon of peanut butter.
It's a good idea, Bach. I got like a half jar.
Hey guys, is it happy hour yet?
No. I want to drunk on my drink.
Drunk.
Hey, little guy. Maybe some cranberry and honey roasted almonds. Happy hour tonight. I got Moscow Mule flavored gummy bears, guys. We'll try them tonight at camp.
Really? Huh. Sweet.
What do you say?
They're vodka flavored.
They're probably lime and ginger flavored, Jacob.
Peanut butter.
Espen, I did mayo, mustard, and hot sauce too, dude. It's not gross. You're cool. Now I got a Country Archer jalapeno beef stick. I tell you what.
Boy, I tell you what.
So that is Vulture Peak in the center there. And Grafalcon Lake lies at the base of that. My buddy Joey did a hike up there. Had to get a special permit. Got a tuna wrap, beef jerky stick, mango slice, some peanut butter. So we got more of a climb. I think we're only probably like halfway done with the climb, to be honest. It is 3:45. Maybe be getting into camp at, I don't know, 6-ish,
Oh, that's cool.
hopefully. I think we gotta go up that pass right there to the right. almost out of tree line. A couple more switchbacks, I think. This is really steep. We're gonna see the trail junction for Flat Top Mountain to the right and then 50 Mountain to the left. And we'll be going left. I think the views are about to open up though. I'm gonna get up here. Almost to the top. Or so we think. You can see a ridge up there. Not sure if that truly is the top. This is what it's about, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You see this bridge?
Yeah, it's insane. I think we made it to the top. Does that sound about right? Wow. The mountains behind us, looking to the west. I think that 50 Mountain Campground is straight ahead over by that little ridge coming down in the trees. But this is a look around up here. You can see why they call it 50 Mountain. We're not to the campground, but this is amazing. Say whatever you want about this.
Am I really in charge? Alright guys, we're here with Hike with Mike. I'm Espen. Everybody knows me as Ostrich Apple. We got this really cool view out here all the way across. I can count standing here 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 13 different glaciers as well, which is pretty cool. You don't get to see this very often. You know, I do a lot of hunting back home in Colorado, but man, this is better than any view I've seen. I mean, I'll get a chunk of this. This is pretty great. Mike's currently taking a picture over there. Dom's staring off into oblivion, kind of in his own world. Jake's over there, hair flowing in the wind, as gracefully as you can imagine. You guys gonna come over and help me out with this video, or what?
No.
Someone's gotta talk.
I'm Dizzy Tom, and I'm here with Hike with Mike today because he brought me to Glacier National Park. See this? What else more would you want to see? I couldn't imagine a single thing. You can look over there, like Jake, he's looking over there. You can look over there, and I mean, there's nowhere to stop looking.
That guy's a maniac. Making our way back to our packs, where Chris is. That was really something special up there. Never had seen mountains like that before. Oh my God! Oh my God! Ah! Amazing. Exploring up here, what an incredible view that was. We took a break up on top of the pass there, overlooked all those mountains, went up to that point and could see almost 360. It was awesome.
We're about to get ourselves a camp. Hopefully get ourselves some water. Because I ain't got none.
Yeah, I'm pretty much out of water too. I think we all started with about 2 liters. And then we filled up Nalgene's at the waterfall and had that. But it's been a dry stretch up here, obviously. There's no flowing water as of now. There's gonna be some up ahead here. This wide open meadow stuff here is out of control. Really cool stuff. I saw some huge marmots. You spin your hand around a little bit and wiggle it and make it do a little dance, and then you drink your water and you're happy. Getting some water, stocking up. There's another water source, I think, near camp, but this looked really good. It's a dry camp pretty much. There's a small source somewhere nearby, but tomorrow will probably be the same. We'll get water and stock up.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty right now.
I'm not too worried about it.
No. It is 6 o'clock. We're still making our way over 50 Mountain to the campsite. I think it's up ahead here. We just stopped and got some water. We heard that the water source is a few hundred yards where the campsite actually is, so instead of making trips, we just decided to refill our big hydration bladders right now. And we'll have water for tonight at camp. But still, this afternoon is just gorgeous here. Making our way through the forest. What a trail. And what a trail, and what a gentleman to help me out.
I gotta say,
say
Wow,
we
that's
said
the closest water?
combo of 2. All the left. Let's go to the food prep area.
We have made it to 50 Mountain Campground. There's 2 spots up here that are kind of exposed. I'm standing in one of them. So Dom and I were going to take one, but the food prep area is actually just down there. You can see those guys. And that's where we'll be hanging out till dark anyways. Some more spots straight ahead here in these trees. Yep, getting his tent all ready. We found our spot. Trees right here help a little bit from the wind. Beautiful views though. Let's get this camp going. River's right there too. Yeah, I just want to eat a lot of food.
Definitely gonna have some sausage and cheese.
Hell yeah.
That's how it's done, dog. Spread out the steaks.
Oh, look at our field of flowers. What? Let you know what I'm talking about, videoers, YouTube video subscribers, and hopefully people that would soon in the future subscribe. Especially after seeing this. Look at this. Look at that flower field. And we got Espen. See if we can see him there. Oh, there he is. Look at him. I like to put my tent up. It's a lot of fun. Me and Chris have been sharing our tent and everything's going great. I like to smile. Can't wait till my family in Norway sees this. For real though, look at those flowers. They're beautiful. They're amazing.
Can't be stopped. What is he even saying? Does anybody know what Jake is saying? No one's ever known. What are you even saying, Jake? Baby.
Earlier, Espen, what does fuego mean? I'm a Furious and Fast 7, Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs and Fast 9, Furious the 6. Like, me and Dom are gonna go make some food and swing on t-shirts around all head.
That's what we plan to do.
Why would he leave his sack out? Like, look, let's make fun of him later.
Yeah, like,
We come through camp and they got tent, Jake's pack.
Oh no!
Oh my god, a deer's eating his pack. Yep, gone. There it goes. Oh my god, how is that even possible?
Deer.
The loop?
Yeah.
North Circle?
Yeah, we're all headed to same place tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, we lucked out, I guess. Right after the government shutdown. So tonight I am doing a dinner that Jillian got me. It is good to go from Maine. It is pad thai. Got a little peanut packet. Try this out. I'm really excited for it. I'm saving the puttanesca for tomorrow night. Got Kalamata olives and olive oil to add to the pasta tomorrow night. Let's get this one going. What do you think about this camp spot, Espen?
Dude, this is fantastic. This is the best view we've had this whole trip. I'm telling you what. The minute you get a break and you lift your head up, your pain goes away and you're like, all right, let's do it again.
all suffering is forgiven.
Yeah, we had Stony Indian last night.
Yeah, you guys had an amazing night.
We all jumped in. It was crazy. It was so cold. Yeah, we talked about going up the Sulake bench tomorrow, but that's a 12-mile day already. Got a beef summer sausage here and some Murray's creamy goat Gouda.
Okay, yeah, just get yourself some pre-slices there.
I got a sharpener.
We woke up this morning after
You have a sharpener?
We haven't seen sheep. We haven't seen...
We're pretty loud.
That's a good point. We are pretty loud.
That's why we're loud.
Yeah, we're loud because we're big.
Buck, do you see? Jake, look, you're on TV.
That is me.
Am I on TV? Oh, hey, Leo, I'm on TV.
Got a ramen bomb. It's ramen. I got garlic, mashed potatoes, spam, bacon, and a little bit of seasoning. Water.
That's good. What do we have here?
I have the Oscar Blues. Good night. I don't know where it's on the camera. Imperial Red IPA. It's gonna give me a good night, that's for sure.
So we are going up this way tomorrow. If you look closely, there are people right above the top of the tree right there. And that is, yeah, that's the trail we're going to be taking to go over to Chalet. Gain an elevation real quick and we're going to be skirting that. That's going to be an amazing view. It's going to be quite a day.
Bagel with jelly.
Wow.
Because I'm going to go all out tomorrow.
Espen, can you share some of that bagel with me?
Yeah, I'll share some of that bagel with you.
Nice, dude.
Espen, could you share the other side of that bagel with me?
No.
That's
How many times it's going to keep getting weirder and weirder. Just look at me and who I am as a person. I'm a pretty weird guy.
You are. I agree with everything you're saying. We're here at 50 Mountain Campground for our 4th night. We've got a beautiful sunset going on. I couldn't be happier. This trip has been something else, unbelievable. Cosmic ice cream, organic double chocolate chip. Birthday gift from Jillian. Thank you.
Thanks, Jillian.
Thanks. We're gonna try
I'm
it.
gonna eat some too. That's how we do things out here.
We share.
Pass it around.
You guys break that up.
That's not ice cream.
Yeah.
It's actually really good.
The piece of chalk you want. Okay.
Just found an awesome camp spot right here. This view is pretty cool. Wildflowers everywhere. Beautiful evening. So it's going to be getting dark here pretty soon. Things are winding down. Had a great day. Huge climb. Almost 3,000 feet of gain. We're having dinner and unwinding. Beautiful sunset here. Hopefully we'll get some colors going on the clouds in a little bit. And we're all just enjoying this view right now. Tomorrow's a big day. We have 12 miles. We are expecting some rain, so we'll see how that affects the trip. One big kind of slog to the chalet, and then the next day we head home. I think we're going to sleep really well tonight. It's been an awesome trip. We'll see you in the morning. Hopefully he's not eating their stuff when they're away, but this one's a buck. He's got a little rack. These deer come by, and just like a Stony Indian campground, they come by and they lick your pee up. This deer is eating all the plants that are saturated with delicious electrolytes, courtesy of Dom. So what is it today? It's our 5th day here at Glacier. We're at the 50 Mountain Campground. It's about 7:20 in the morning. And just got some deer hanging out. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So we're doing things a little different today. We're breaking camp, and then we're going to go over and eat. It's 7:50. We want to be out by maybe 9, hopefully. And we're supposed to get some rain tonight, though. That's what Chris said on his weather update. Mainly late afternoon by like 4 or 5. So we'll try to get into Granite Park before then. Granite Park is literally a chalet. It's a big stone building up on this kind of bowl amphitheater. They do have rooms for people who can rent them seasonally, so you can kind of backpack out there and then take a room. They do have some sort of food as far as like Gatorades, chips, small snacks. We were hoping they had beer or a hot meal, but if that's not the case, we do have food for another day, obviously, and we will have food when we get back to the Swift Current Motor Inn at the Glacier Trailhead. I know they got burgers and all sorts of stuff there, and that sounds amazing. Today, though, another full day. I'm not in any rush to get out. We're going to enjoy this. We'll get down to the food area, cook some breakfast, and they got a pretty good group down there, too. I think we did the math, and there were 14 people total in this campsite, in this campground, excuse me. We only had a few of them come down to cook at a time last night, but if we had a full food prep area, that'd be a lot of people. Maybe some of them are eating right now, and then we'll head down there. So what do you think, Dom? How'd you sleep?
I woke up a lot, but that happens every time I sleep in a tent in the cold. But it's nice. It didn't rain. Our tents weren't soaking wet, and the full moon kept it very bright out.
It was. We waited till like 11. We waited like an hour out there.
Yeah.
And the clouds never like allowed it to. These two does have been fighting. There's a small buck in camp, and they're both running around chasing each other around. This one's got a tongue out a minute ago, but we are cooking food too.
The ears are so big.
Oh yeah.
That's funny if they changed their.
Just throw the coffee spoon back in the cup.
How much water did you do for
I didn't do enough.
And then pour it in mine.
I thought it was Western.
What
Oh yeah?
All my snacks.
Mike, coffee filter. I didn't even use it.
I'm making a big batch with my press. But there was lots of little tiny streams. Like you can get water from any source.
I got it. Thank you.
How many liters? Like you got 2 bottles each or just one?
We're gonna do like 2 liters each.
Yeah, 2.
Oh, you'll be good. Yeah.
I mean, we'll fill up as we go too.
Yeah.
I think you have a mouthful of food.
I do have a mouthful of food. You turn that on the right moment.
That
I've got
actually.
Yeah.
a Diner Deluxe
You guys
sausage
do that
and
in one
eggs.
shot?
So I got
Actually, we
breakfast
split it
burritos
up.
this morning.
We've
Bach's making a lot of coffee.
Bach's gonna try out Jetboil coffee press,
here,
and this is his first time using it, I think, actually.
You guys are taking your time enjoying it.
Absolutely.
That's the way to go.
Coffee's chilling.
Nice and a little steep.
This is coffee from Christopher's parents' coffee shop.
Java Junction in Grand Junction. It is corner of 6th and Main. It is the oldest coffee shop in the city of Grand Junction. Open for 24 years. Trip, guys.
Thank you too.
Yeah.
So it's the oldest shop in
Yep.
Grand Junction?
Opened 24 years ago, and they've been open ever since.
Nice.
Must be doing something right.
Ain't getting by on no gimmicks. Right?
Yeah.
Good old fashioned coffee.
Options for credit cards and stuff, but that's 0.
Just go.
And then you give it to a friend.
Sir,
You can always
Norwegian friend.
Norwegian ostrich apple.
You chugging that electrolyte drink?
Yeah, I'd say that's a yes.
It's so cold. You should feel it.
It's about 9:15 on our 5th day here in Glacier. We're at the 50 Mountain food prep area. Packing up, we'll be on our way. This is another view looking west. A little overcast today compared to the last couple days. We are expecting rain in the afternoon, but we do have a 12-mile day. 12-mile day. See how weather holds up. 1,900 feet of gain, about 1,700 feet of elevation loss. All right, we are on day 5 here in Glacier. Yesterday morning, woke up at Stony Indian Lake, and everything was wet coming down into Waterton Valley. Real lush, and tons of thimbleberries and blueberries actually started popping up. The trail split with the Waterton Valley, and we took a little break there. Went up a couple switchbacks and started gaining elevation here, and it looks like a line, but it was multiple switchbacks, and it was grueling, but the views looking westward were fantastic. We took a break up at the top right here, right at this divide. You could just see the meadows all down in here were beautiful, and there were mountains just all around us. That was definitely probably one of the highlights, I think, for everybody getting up there on that pass yesterday.
Yeah, that was my favorite view so far.
Yeah, so it was something else. You could almost see where we were camping from up there, which was down here. Just this open meadow with these giant rocks and boulders, some of them the size of almost like a house. We got water a little bit before camp stocked up, and we made it to 50 Mountain here. So today's a big slog. We got 12 miles along this Highline Trail of the CDT to the Granite Park Chalet for the night. We're expecting rain this afternoon, so we'll see how severe that gets. Today was, according to the weather, the most rainy for sure. Espen Bach, we ready for today?
No.
No? Well, what are you going to do if you're not ready for today?
Do it anyways.
Okay.
Got a stretch.
Stretch. It's okay, I see.
Will I be without stretches?
About ready to go. It is 9:30. All right, we are headed out from 50 Mountain, the long trek to Granite Park Chalet for the 5th day here. A little overcast, a little chillier, and might get some weather.
It's cold.
You ready? Jake, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, ready.
Ready.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We are heading out of 50 Mountain Campground. We got a steep climb right off the bat here. I'm going to show you in just a second. We're going to go up along the side of this mountain. So that's looking at the trail we have to take, that diagonal slope, and up behind that rock to the right there. There's a better look at the trail. We saw a group coming down yesterday, and it's pretty impressive. We are leaving the 50 Mountain area. Getting a little stormy. This is that steep slope I just showed you a couple minutes ago. Just waking up, breakfast, and hitting the trail hard. Heard he made some decent elevation gain. I'm gonna go check out the Sulake. I thought it was a mile. It's 0.3, but I bet there's a lot of gain. You can see. What happened, Dom?
You took a fall after you run up here, but I got it on video. No, I didn't get the fall, but I got everything else.
So Dominic and I dropped packs and headed up the Sulake Overlook Trail. It's a 0.3 mile, but man, we gained some elevation right now. Chris, Espen, and Jake are down by the packs, but this only took 10 minutes. About to reach the summit here. Here's the summit, I'm assuming. And this should look over into kind of near like Stony Indian Lake and into the valley we were hiking in with Glenn's Lake and all of that. We'll see. I'm waiting for Dom.
I can feel it.
I was gonna wait for you so we can both check this out together, bro.
Let's do it. Yeah, that's a guy.
Let's do it. Woo! We just climbed probably like 500 vertical feet in 7 minutes. And it's really windy and cold, but we're just gonna check this out real quick.
Dude.
Whoa.
Dude.
That's Sulake.
Yeah, and there's glaciers.
So we're at the top of the Sulake Overlook. This is looking back towards where we camped the other nights. We were actually to the left of Pyramid Peak, and we were at the bottom of that valley just a couple days ago. This is Sulake. And there's definitely a glacier, I'm not sure what the name is. And that's Mount Cleveland. All right, we're at the top of the Sulake Overlook.
Yeah.
And that's looking west, down towards our 50 mountain camp. And that's the way we came up this overlook. That's Mount Cleveland, I think. Can't remember the glacier here. And then that's Sulake. Pyramid Peak is in the middle. And day 2 and 3 we were down in that valley there. And then that's the pass to Stony Indian. So we're gonna head down, it's cold and the guys are waiting up for us. Wanted to show this one last little ditty.
Little ditty.
It's a long ways down. If you were to slip. That's looking west where the generally the storms come from, and it's looking pretty good right now. We're hoping the weather will clear up a little bit. Looks like blue patches about to come through. Sunlight shining through these clouds right now is giving this hike a really cool, unique feel. Been lucking out with weather so far this trip. These are little spotty clouds. It's giving a lot of dramatic shots for us. Found a nice little waterfall. Little trickle, gonna get some water. Making our way down 50 Mountain. Auga. What's up, Bess?
What's up? Eating your Takis? Fuego fire Takis?
Yeah, they're delicious. I brought Takis on the trip. They're like little rolled corn tortilla snacks. These are really spicy though. Kind of like a flaming hot Cheeto, but get to the end of the bag. Almost out here.
Day 5, baby.
Hell yeah. Day 5. Good place to take a break.
That's what I'm talking. This guy. This is the elusive Ravenous Michael Johannes Stan from Joe Pakistan.
Why are you breathing so hard? We just were sitting for 10 minutes.
I just ate 13 pounds of beef jerky, mango slices, peanut butter, and egg rolls.
Egg roll.
Egg rolls.
What did you even say?
What is he even
We are making our way along the stretch between 50 Mountain and Granite Park Chalet, hanging up high above tree line, or about right there, and just zigzagging through these kind of washes. Didn't think I was filming, thought I was just talking to someone. We saw a trail, Aspen and I, and we're wondering if maybe that trail going through that grassy field in the middle is our trail.
And if so, that's gonna be a long hike.
I think Granite Park Chalet is way out there on that ridge in the trees, maybe straight ahead. I think so. So we got to get all the way over there. So look at this bowl we're walking through behind me. We're going all the way around there. You can see that trail all the way around. And we're going up on top of that ridge. There's a look at the trail a little bit closer. Sorry about the shakiness. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up right there. Huge variety of wildflowers here. Beautiful. Huh. All right.
Didn't seem that hard.
No.
Hope our boots are as waterproof as they say they are.
Yeah. Got some fresh blueberries here. They're delicious. Tried some yesterday. Game on, blueberries. Oh, couple more. Take them both. We are making our way around this drainage. It is real big. We really have to cut in far. Instead of making the trail go down the slope across this meadow and up, it just hugs this whole trail goes all the way over there. It takes a while, but it's a long piece of the mileage, the 12-mile day. We can at least see and know it's not too difficult. Weather's still holding up right now. We're at 12:30. That's all we can hope for. Beautiful meadow. All right, so when Espen and I were talking about how far we had to come, we were around that corner on the left there, and this is that trail. Made it all the way around to the drainage. There's a waterfall. Now we're coming back around.
What's up, Julio?
Hey.
Hello there, Jesus. Is that Rico behind you?
That is Rico.
We have reached the next set of steep slogging. We're gonna go up on that ridge, then cut through another drainage, very similar to the one we just did. And then after we curve around again, we should see the chalet come into view. So we got definitely a couple more hours. I'm sure we'll take lunch. Heading up some of the steeper stuff here. I think we're just about to get to a real steep meadow that we spotted from across the way. Let's see how this looks. It's really steep though. Looking west, making our way up, almost to the top of this ridge. All right, so we climbed up that ridge real steep and we've reached the second kind of drainage we're going around. You can see the trail right above Jake there, and it's going all the way around. And it looks like there's a little spot right there that's not sketchy, but cuts through some rock. And then I think the chalet is straight ahead in those trees way down that farther ridge. With these clouds right now, sun shining through on some of the hills, it's very beautiful. Done pretty good with the weather this trip. So we're gonna have lunch in a little bit more. That's our trail. Give you a little perspective on it.
Down it goes.
Yeah. There's
Got some goats up here, little baby. They're taking the same trail we are, and Dad's in the back watching. Don't want to get too close, they can get aggressive. I know you guys are like the Rocky Mountain variety.
Don't send it.
I don't want to scare you guys. Thank you. We don't want any trouble, man. You're all muddy. You guys have been in some mud today. So we were following these guys on the trail for a couple minutes. All right, guys, we'll leave you alone. Let you get back to your trail.
Hey,
So we're taking lunch, eating some tuna wraps, just hanging out, borderline stormy, and yeah,
how's your camp food, Brad?
it's great. It's delicious. We got 4.3 miles to the Granite Park Chalet from here. It might start to rain for a little bit. We've had great weather so far on this trip, so it's not the end of the world. How about you, Jake? How you doing? Pretty good.
How about you, Mike? How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
See, you're in the field. Oh my gosh.
So the trail is just right over there. That's where we started and made our way through this valley. Came across, and then it crosses over at the creek where we had lunch right now.
You are my baby.
We are heading up through that rock right there and around the corner. This is that giant drainage we're making our way through. We had lunch right at the base of these two. Look at these clouds coming through that gap, coming towards us. It's pretty awesome looking. It's coming up over Ahern Pass. Might flood this whole valley here in just a couple minutes. We might be able to beat it up that trail, and hopefully we can get to Granite Park Chalet before it gets too spicy.
Clouds are just spilling in here.
Those clouds are crazy. They're moving quick.
Making our way up. This is that real narrow stretch you can see from across the way. Not as bad once you're on it, but it's pretty narrow. Clouds continue to dump into this valley. So I think a whole mass is moving in. Seems like. Probably gonna be getting some rain for sure. So we started over there about an hour and a half ago. Followed that trail. Had lunch right down there. Made our way up this trail. Huge, huge valleys. We'll continue on to Granite Park Chalet. We'll check in there if we get rained on for a little bit.
Look on the right. It's coming right at us.
Starting to rain pretty good. I'll be putting my camera away here. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We got the clouds chasing us and the clouds in front of us. But right now it's not too bad. And to the west there's kind of some spots of kind of clearer sun. This wall of clouds behind us there in the drainage we were just in where we had lunch is continuing to follow us. So we're getting rain down in the direction we're going towards Granite Park Chalet. And then to the west there's some patchy clouds and some spotty stuff, but following us is this, which is unbelievable looking. It's just a wall of clouds.
Just pouring down the side of that mountain.
Oh, it's because it did work.
What was that, sir?
I want to be on the DV.
Oh, hey there. Didn't see you there. Going on a little hike? You wanna come with us? Come on. Come on. Look at where we're going. Look at this. Yeah, come with us. We're gonna have a great time. The whole crew's coming with. And you? You're coming too.
We think that's a bald eagle flying around up here. Just finished raining.
That's golden. That's a golden.
It looks like it's...
So we were across the way, probably at maybe about right in here, and off the trail Dom saw a grizzly bear, and he hollered, and the grizzly bear stood up on both feet. I got a look at him, he looked right at us, and then went down, and they said they saw 2 cubs and disappeared into the trees, kind of just ran down into there. Pretty cool, and we were hoping to see a bear on this trip. I saw this big old grizzly there. It was really cool. Wow, we've made it to the Granite Park Campground trail turnoff. And the Granite Park Chalet is right up there. I go check it out in a little bit. I'm down to set up my tent and go check it out after.
Yeah,
It's not raining. Heck yeah! Buck, Espen, get in here. Come on, Jake. Hell yeah. So we've just made it to the turnoff for the Granite Park Campground and the Granite Park Chalet. Clouds are just spilling over into this area. Wow, gonna go set up before it gets too rainy here. This is looking back the way we came, all that weather. This is all of the 50-mile area, all through these drainages. We camped way out there. We just saw a grizzly down there about half mile ago. Maybe it'll make its way this way. This is what we got going on. Chalet is right up there, and we're going down this path and down there for the campground. Let's go. This cloud is pouring over this mountain behind us, and it's coming, it's bringing moisture. Reach another turnoff. I think we're at the campground.
Loop parking area, Granite Park.
Cool, let's go check out the campground. All right, we are gonna hurry to get the food hung. Weather's deteriorating a little bit. We wanna get our tents up before it rains. So there's all sorts of things that need to
Mike's
happen.
worried about lightning.
I am not worried about lightning. Sometimes I am, not now. This storm does not have electricity in it. But setting up a tent in the rain sucks because then everything gets wet. Clearly. That's the truth of the matter there, mate.
That's the matter of the truth.
It is that as well. Fact of the matter is fact, and if you don't believe that, I'm smacking your back. Could we tarp it? Ooh, we could figure out something.
We can easily tarp this.
We're gonna top it up if we feel like it, and if you don't listen, I don't give it. Cause we're gonna hang our food and put up a tent, and maybe then go down to the chalet.
Bundle up right now too.
I know. Tie your stuff. Dude, it's coming. Really, the apocalypse is now.
Oh yeah.
Freaking coming, guys. you know what's up with Shakira. After saying that, like, finish this up. Hello.
Hello.
Oh yeah, that looks like a Norwegian warrior.
This goes over here.
Alright, so Dom's mad that I'm not sharing my Takis. This is all I've left.
Mike was just talking about how like sharing is caring and that we're friends that do those types of things, and it's just really not owning up to it. It's not fair to me to lie to me like that because I was expecting so much more and now I'm let down.
Oh, so the second we're at the Granite Park Campground, clouds are coming through, and I put in my tent and it just starts dumping.
Okay.
Pouring rain, and hopefully it'll clear up. We wanted to go up to the chalet and see. I think they have chips, maybe sodas, Gatorades, things like that. Any and all of that sounds delicious right now.
we're holding out under the rain here. Literally minutes after we get here. So I haven't even put my pad out, any of that stuff yet, but I'm gonna do that. Get things going here. Hopefully the rain will break. We can have dinner, not in the rain. I got the market pasta puttanesca from Packet Gourmet, and I have some Kalamata olives I brought on a little side treat.
Mike, we're talking about food.
So I'm gonna do that, maybe put some of that honey goat Gouda into it.
They don't want us to hear about it.
Okay, so I'm gonna show the food later. Dom says you don't want to hear about it. Okay, I'll show you later, guys. Bye. So I'm in my tent and it's raining, and I'm gonna blow up this sleeping bed inside. I've never had to set it up inside like this. It's time to get comfy
Oh,
and
you gotta
cozy.
set it up inside, Mike? Is that what you gotta do, I say?
Dom, I'm cutting all of Dom from this video. So it is day 6 of our trip. Yesterday at some point, about halfway through the hike, I lost my little container with both SD cards that have all 6 of the days worth of trip on it. So, oof. And I couldn't find it, and just realizing I put all this time and effort into doing these videos, and
You and Dom went chasing after
all
it.
for nothing. Yeah, so Dom and I were gonna go back 4 miles to where I thought I left it. And,
4.5 miles there, 4.5 miles back.
and it was
Extra credit.
started
In the rain.
dumping rain. We were soaked, and we ran
And
into
then-
a grizzly on the trail.
Yeah.
And
this grizzly was terrified. And a terrified grizzly is a grizzly you don't want to come across.
and if the memory card is found, then I will continue with the filming, and this little video will be included just as a bonus.
It's like-
Espen's not even in this video. There he is.
Espen wasn't even here. There's
So
There's no proof that Espen was ever here.
we're hanging out having breakfast at Granite Park, and we're gonna.
cold.
It was really
Mike
cold
and I's
last night.
boots are like just feel like we walked in a river.
You know what you should do?
50 videos.
Film us at In-N-Out and just post it as trip to In-N-Out.
I should. Glacier fail, In and Out instead.
Glacier trip to In-N-Out.
It wasn't a fail.
We went
so
to
yeah.
In-N-Out for 7 days.
Because you two get picked out of the class in 6th grade doesn't mean I did and everybody else. I'm here reading Berenstain Bears in high school.
No, I actually
He
didn't
read
like
all of
books until
Shakespeare.
recently.
Everything he ever wrote.
Baby,
Who are
ready to
you?
get a gun through the mang. Nearly got a bandit on his cheek.
We lost him completely.
I had an amazing trip, guys. We are leaving Granite Park Campground. Day number 6. We're gonna go stop by the chalet. I haven't checked it out yet, and I want to mention to them about the SD cards in case anybody's heading northbound today, which probably they will be if they haven't already. We're going up Swift Current Pass, so got a little steep part to begin with, and then it's all downhill from there, about 2,000 down. And there's
Chalet's about
obviously
1,000
beautiful lakes and stuff down there, so it's gonna be another great day heading out. And then we got a car camping night, not sure where we'll get. I think we're gonna make it to Helen of it. The rain is
Helen of
cleared
it?
out. There's actually blue skies right here, first time this entire morning. So here we go. We are heading out from the Granite Park Campground up the slope to the chalet and check it out. I haven't been in there. The guys went in there when Dom and I were going to go back to look for the cards yesterday, and it was dumping rain before we even did it, and we got soaked. Probably went almost 2 miles, and we saw right past where we saw the grizzly yesterday coming in. We saw around the next corner grizzly, not the same size, but nonetheless running away from us, a ways away on the trail. We didn't really want to push our luck and get closer. The guys checked out the chalet for a little, said there's a nice fire, but not really too much going on. Making our way to the chalet. Pretty cool having this thing up here. These clouds this morning. Pretty cool circling around in here. Afternoon yesterday, clouds came in here and really got kind of dicey. Look at what the clouds are doing right here. We finally get blue skies. Hiking out last night, we got that storm. And they're just caught up on all these peaks, just swirling around and just... This is awesome. We literally are above the clouds here. I mean... All done. All right, you're here with Hike with Mike, not Bomb with Dom. That should be his thing. He should just put a GoPro on his head and just sprint around the world. People would watch it, just yelling and singing. It sounds fun.
Listening to EDM.
EDM. We are heading out from the Granite Park Chalet. Going to be making our way over Swift Current Pass. These mountains are beautiful behind us. Clouds breaking up. We're making our way up Swift Current Pass. Kind of got past the first set of switchbacks on a little flat here, just about at the summit. Snowed up here last night, and this is where the clouds were kind of waterfalling off over into the valley with the Granite Park Chalet. They look pretty awesome.
Not many people see. Look at his biceps.
This guy here.
This is a rare look
Please,
at the hike with Mike.
What do you think about that?
It's so cool. Look at it. Look, show him, Mike.
Oh, it's covered in snow.
Yeah, it's covered in
I thought that was a cloud from back here. That's pretty fun.
What about that mountain, Jake?
It's so cool. Not only is it cool, it's so cool.
We were just at the chalet, dude. That's a building. Yeah.
Bombers, blue bombers.
We had an amazing time. First 5 days have been awesome. Perfect weather until yesterday afternoon, to be honest. And now we're hiking out to Glacier Trailhead. But that's not a terrible place to hike. I mean, still get to look at this.
Glacier snow patch there.
Ooh. Yeah. Clouds are kind of following us, spilling over this side. But it's pretty clear looking down. This is beautiful.
That's on the video.
And that's down towards Glacier. Making our way down. Got a way to go. We think the swift current motor in might be that white dot in the middle. It's a long way down. Pretty exposed section here. Got Chris and Espen there. I'm trying to get everything in frame here. It's not even allowing me to get the size of this amphitheater here. It's enormous. We're going down into here. In fact, I think there's a bridge right down there. Pretty nice waterfall. All right, still making our way down Swift Current. There's the lakes down there. And you can see the switchbacks on this hill we're taking. Kind of down there. And we're going all the way down to the bridge. And across the creek. Every day we say, oh, there's another great view, and that's absolutely true. And I've, been thinking in my head, rolling over all the days of the trip, trying to figure out what I like best. Every view is different and unique. At first, I loved the Ptarmigan Tunnel exit. It truly was almost like heaven. There were clouds circling around, beautiful views. The lake below was changing blue and green colors because of the clouds passing, and all the weather was swirling around up there. So that was absolutely beautiful. Alpine Daisies. Look at them all. They're on their way out, but still pretty nonetheless. But all these waterfalls feed into the creek that we're going to cross on that piece of wood. And some years it's really rushing. This year they didn't get even, I think, the usual amount of precipitation up here, so not rushing too much.
What do you got on you?
I got a mosquito bite on the back of my leg.
My skin's hard to steal.
What-
By a mosquito.
What is he even saying?
What is he saying? I never know. Nobody ever knows. He doesn't ever know.
I ain't gonna go put my head in the water.
Do that, ostrich.
Mike!
They normally put their heads in the sand, but he's gonna put his head in the water to hide.
He's gonna put his head in the water. God's nectar. Look at him over there. An elusive ostrich apple. You can tell by the way he is that he's elusive. Oh, look at him. All of Norway in one man. Not much of it in his mustache, but about everywhere else. Elusive as hell.
So we are moving down the valley towards Many Glacier and the end of the trip. It is 1:20. The trip won't necessarily be over because we do have a car camping night tonight. Gonna try to make it to Helena, Montana. See how it goes. We might shower at the Swift Current if we can. Get some food and then onward. We're gonna get In-N-Out tomorrow though. In-N-Out burger is the best. Up there is Swift Current Pass. We're finding that video card, bro. Crossing the bridge. This one's fun though. Do you remember on the one you did earlier and you were doing that, messing around, and you actually got all wobbly?
Yeah.
The red adds warmth. It's like a lot. What did this go?
Oh,
Norway
his
with
ostrich talons got stuck.
Ostrich talons.
Well, they have
We were
claws.
going blueberry crazy.
But ostriches don't swim. It's a nice looking waterfall on a nice looking day here in Glacier National Park. Good swimming hole. Got a deer on the trail heading back to Many Glacier. And he's running along here. Almost down. Had to stop to take a look at this creek. Wonderful. Put your toes in that water if you want. Another couple of miles down. Beautiful color lake here. We came down that saddle right there in the middle. Then you skirt left in the picture we're looking. Down past that waterfall and all the way down. So I'm going to film a little bit more, but there are a lot of people on the trail now. So I'll definitely film when we get to the trailhead and finish the trip. We are moving through the forest, passing a couple lakes down here towards the trailhead. I think that last one was Fisher Lake. Definitely be seeing a lot more people here. Long day, it's almost 3 o'clock, 2:30, and we still got to drive today. I'm gonna get some food at Swift Current, do some driving, get some celebratory beers, and have a great car camp at night. Looking forward to having a fire too. Yeah. Real nice to have a fire. We talked about that this morning when it was 37 degrees out with whatever the wind chill was. We are here. Made it out in one piece. Car's right here. And this is awesome. All right, here's the car. Made it back.
Woo, 6 days.
Yep. 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 All right.
Hell yeah, guys.
Damn.
Wow. Wait, you were there?
No.
Jake came? What?
So what?
That's good. I'll take that now. Alright, here we go.
Made it back. Many
Cheers.
Glacier Trailhead, guys. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know why I'm not doing it before, but okay. All right. Cheers. What do we got? I got Hammer Chain, Fresh Grind, Double IPA from Odell.
Man, standard IPA from Odell.
Ellie's Brown, an American Brown Ale by Avery.
Jetman Jimmy Hazy Golden Ale by Author.
We got Water, Phillipsburg Brewing. This is out of Montana.
Finish up this trip here. Takis.
These are yours, I ate them at all.
Yeah, Dom's eating them. So we are near the end of the trip here. We still got to camp tonight somewhere. Espen's glaciating thoroughly.
Glaciating thoroughly.
So we're gonna get some food here at Swift Current, I think. Just showered. And it was quite a trip. Yeah, do that. I would really do that. And be like, can I switch for a medium real quick?
I took the tag. I took the sticker.
Oh, hey there.
Support a government institution as the national park.
Only national parks.
I know, because like they help like maintain the trails. Isn't that nice though?
That's nice.
Like, think if nobody helped maintain the trails.
That would suck.
Right?
Yeah.
The trails are the roads of
Stupid
nature.
story, you could
Oh
have
my gosh, there's a Norwegian person.
Candles.
It's huckleberry everything. Do you like huckleberries? Do you remember seeing huckleberries on the trail? Look at all this stuff.
I think those were those things we were eating that we thought were blueberries, man.
Oh.
Huckleberries.
Were they huckleberries? Well,
Man,
what does a huckleberry
look,
plant look
that's-
like? I think huckleberries are different. I think we're eating blueberries. I'm telling. Well, that looks like what we're eating now. Yeah. Here, let's do this. Look it, we got Jake in there all alone. We're all waiting to order food, and Jake's in there enjoying a beer by himself. For the last 2 days of this trip, so.
What is the cold smoke?
Cold Smoke's a Scotch ale. It's a lot darker. It's kind of like a. He's just ordered it.
I'm getting that. That's what I wanted. I didn't even know what
Could
it
I
was.
I would get a classic burger.
Classic
with
beef burger?
beef. Yes,
Okay.
and add fries.
All right.
And a derailed IPA.
Derailed? Okay. Can I see your ID?
Yes.
Can't go wrong with IPA.
3150 is your change. Thank you. That derailed for you real quick.
I know. We were just
The Kettle House cold smoke.
Cold Smoke? All right.
And then I'll do a beef burger, the Western, please.
All right.
And I'll do fries. Can I add bacon to the Western?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys like my small shirt?
Jake was concerned because his shirt was small. I think it's kind of small, but I think it's okay, right? I mean, he just backpacked Glacier. He proved he's a man.
He's saying that now, but I was fine with the shirt, and then they all started teasing me about it.
If there was a chance for you to exchange it, I would have said that would have been a better bet, but it's okay. Espen, how you doing? Your food's already out?
Workout more.
I got a smoked salmon BLT, dude.
Oh, this guy loves his fish. Oh, box hungry. Gee. So the Norwegian man, of course, what does he have? Salted fish and mayonnaise and some like weird green onions or something. Oh no, it's a BLT.
We got the IPA.
So did I. Did you get the squash, dude?
Are you scared of a little bit of hot? Look at this guy.
Oh, Tom. Look at this guy.
No, we're okay.
We all took a shower for the good of the group.
And you didn't. You're gonna be the stinky one.
Bach, you're sharing a tent with that stinker.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? Your roommate decided
He was spinning around.
he's just sitting there like,
Thank you.
I was gonna fit and then I rolled it and I realized it wasn't gonna fit.
that's the same night of weekend. Well, I don't know the ways we have these hinges.
We used to.
I used to have those.
We used to have caddies.
Now I just have to fucking. I'm sorry.
Got a Western burger here.
Oh. But we're in the northern.
If I ate that burger, I wouldn't fit into the shirt anymore.
He doesn't fit anyway. He went to baby get.
So we're at the Swift
But they
Current Motor
have
Inn.
Julio and Rico.
We're having burgers and fries. And we got a 4-hour drive to
And that's what
Helena.
we do. He's obviously. I have a derailed idea.
Cold scotch.
What is the beer? What's the beer?
Jake, what's the beer?
It's Cold Smoke.
Hey, this isn't
Scotch ale.
What?
This guy gets my fries dropped off. He doesn't even ask, hey, can I have a fry before I have a fry? He just takes a fry and then he gets a fry. And look at his burger. Psych. I gotcha.
Norway, go take a shower. Why are you opting not to? We spent 7 days out of it.
Fuck, you should be the one pushing on it, dude.
Hey, Bob, you gotta sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a shower.
You want shower work like we won't come
Dude, all of us are serious. It's $4. Go shower, man. Closed, then you're just gambling.
I just tried doing it and I didn't bother it.
Listen, go shower.
Seriously, no. Esper, come on, man.
Jake, did you like your post-hike meal and shower?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He forced Espen to go take a shower.
We did. We all just ate in Forest, Norway. He bought that what?
That shit.
No, he bought that what?
That shit.
I'm giving you another chance. It'll be in the video if we have
The
it.
shit.
The shit.
Oh, he bought the shirt. He bought that shirt. I just need to clarify, dude. I mean, that's all I'm saying, mate. What are you laughing at, Buck? This is what you look like when you laugh. It doesn't look funny.
You run this one, Mike.
Make sure when you're going to Great Falls, you don't miss your turnoff, mate. They make it pretty apparent.